Hello, Lego fans. It's Bricks on a Budget coming to you with another video. Sorry I was away for so long. A little bit of technical difficulties. I had to get a new mic, so this is going to be kind of a test video. If it goes well, I will be posting it. But also, I wanted to check out this medieval village or building a Lego medieval village book. I got this off of Amazon, and this is volume one by Peter Keith. And you could build a bunch of different things from this. It's basically an instructions book on how to build a few different things. I thought it was pretty interesting, and so I figured why not? So I figured I'd check it out. So I believe this one was around $20. Um, Very cool book. And basically what it gives you is it gives you the instructions. There's tells you the table of contents. So it tells you how to build a heroic monument, a stone well, a market vignette or vignier. What that is, it's like a winemaker, butcher stand, and a horse barn. So that sounds pretty cool. And so um, I love Lego Castle. And see, there's the heroic monument, and then it gives you step by step instructions on how to build that. I'm not going to show it all off because I don't want to make anybody upset. We're just going to page through this real quick. But it does, however, give you a table of contents and basically shows you all the different parts. And it even gives you the item ID number for each part. And then it tells you what color on the far right. And then if you go even further right, it tells you how many of each of those pieces you need. And then it even does this gray and white alternating so that way you can keep track of which part you're looking up. And then over here, it gives you a breakdown of all the different parts, what they look like. And I think that is very, very awesome. And they do that with each and every single set, and yeah, it's really cool. See, there's the well that they show you to build, and same thing, they give you the instructions step by step, which is very, very cool. And then there's the table of content showing you what parts to get and how many and in what color. And then there's the um, basically kind of like a glossary or whatnot showing all the different parts so you know what to look for, which that's awesome for me because I can look through my parts list and see through the parts list and see what I have and I don't have. There's the market Bittner. I feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong. Um, this one's not very complicated. I could have probably figured out how to build that myself, but um, matter of fact, I think when I do build that, I'm going to make it a little bit more complex. So I want a barrel where they basically would make the wine in or whatever. Basically, they'd smash the grapes with their feet. There's again, so each one has a table of contents. This one I really like. This is the butcher stand. They have a brick built pig. Most of us have at least some sort of pig. If we've been collecting Lego for a while, I got a couple pigs. Um, but you'll see right here, these beef things are really cool. I want to say I think those might be Duplo. I could be wrong, but I have looked on Bricklink for those before, and they are pretty pricey. Just FYI, because I wanted to build a butcher stand for my medieval market before, and I had an idea on how to do it. There's a you see a turkey hanging there off the stand. They got some fish. They have a bucket with a crab in it, a bunch of other like oddball, I think, fish and seafood, and yeah, so pretty cool overall. And then again, they give you the instructions on how to build it piece by piece. And then in the end, they give you the glossary showing you the different parts. And this, and amazing enough, as small as that is, it took a lot of parts to build that. So I think a lot of the parts, other than the big plate, I probably have. And then here's the horse barn, medieval horse barn. That looks pretty cool. And again, they give you instructions how to build everything for that. Piece it together. I like the roof. The roof is very cool. I like what they did with that. Because here's a picture of like the roof almost finished. And so, I mean, really hodgepodged it. They basically used plates and then put a bunch of different wedge plates and hand plates and tile and stuff to kind of give it that really worn down look, which is really interesting. There it is, like almost finished. I'm really interested in the barn. They actually use a regular Lego horse for that too. And then of course they got the table of contents, which is I think it's a couple pages. Yeah, yeah. Look at that. It's like a couple pages long. A lot of parts to build that barn. So, I highly recommend these books. Like if you want to build some of these, um, and you like Castle, and say you're not the greatest mock builder, I recommend checking these out. And even if you don't have like all the parts in the book, you could always turn around and like substitute your parts or change it, depending on how it's you want it suits you. So, there's always that. Um, all in all, I think this is pretty cool. It's nice because $20, you get this book, you get a bunch of different builds, some small, some, you got a large build and you got a couple like medium sized builds, and it gives you a full parts list so you can actually check through your, what parts you have, what parts you don't, whatever. You can order them off Bricklink. They give you the ID number. You can order them off Bricklink or even Lego.com, depending on the situation. Always check both, because I've ran into times where I've actually found parts cheaper on Lego than even on Bricklink, just FYI, especially if you're ordering a large quantity of a certain part. So, always double check that, because if you could find it on Lego.com for cheaper, why not buy it on Lego.com, brand new parts, and they're getting cheaper, so, and like I said, that beef piece, I'm pretty sure is pretty pricey last time I checked, because I was gonna buy a few. I wanted like four or five just for a medieval like huntsman stand or whatever, or and I didn't order them because they were so pricey. So, but I might just bite the bullet and order myself a few just to have, just so I could build the stand, because I think that's pretty cool. So at any rate, I just figured I would show you guys off this Building Lego Medieval Village Volume 1 book. There is a Volume 2 out, and I think I might end up picking that up at some point. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think you think these would be pretty cool? 'Cause I think they're pretty cool, and they got a bunch of different ones too. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I am really excited. I'm gonna turn around and mess around with some of these at some point here. And if and when I do, I will do a review of them as far as the build and what they look like and whatever else not. And if I make any changes, I'll let you know on that too. And so yeah, so at any rate, I'm gonna end the video here. Please leave a like, please subscribe, and um, you know, please comment down below what you think of these books. Yay, nay, I think they're pretty cool myself. So I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for more books by Peter Keith. Oh, by the way, I got this on Amazon. I don't know if I said that yet or not. So yeah, I got it off of Amazon. So I will talk to you in the next one. This is Bricks on a Budget telling y'all, get built. Thanks, guys. Bye.